Hi, and welcome to the Virtual Higher Hand blog. My name is Tiffany Parson and my co-host.
Ashema Isu.
And we're back to talk with you about social media, webinars, repurposing, all the things. We've got tips, trends, the latest updates to keep you informed on what is happening. Now, today, our platform is TikTok. But before we get to the update, I just got to share with y'all something that I have been watching happen on TikTok. And actually, I saw it first on YouTube, then migrated over to TikTok. But this is something interesting that I've seen. Okay, so there are two bakers. They're having baker beef, so to speak, on TikTok. And it's about cake pops, you guys. So one creator, her name is Cake by Katie, Katie with a K, accused another baker of posting her recipe online. A copyrighted recipe. That was the whole thing, that this recipe is copyrighted. According to folks in the comments, you can't copyright a recipe. So she went off on her, y'all. It was terrible, really bad. Sweets by Ashley was so upset. She was crying in her response video because I haven't even bought any of your recipes. I didn't know this was your recipe to be sharing, blah, blah, blah. So Katie had to eat humble pie. Even though she makes cake pops, she had to eat humble pie and apologize. But between her apologizing and what happened, the aftermath of this whole thing, people were coming at Katie. The only reason why she apologized because people were coming for her. Now they have posted her whole ebook on TikTok with all of her recipes and saying all these different things. But it is ridiculous. And I just wonder if they knew each other in real life, would this be happening? If they were two bakeries side by side in real life, would this be happening? It's terrible.
Oh,
And
wow.
I have been following, what's her name? Cake by Katie, because I like how she does her videos for her cake pops and how she shows you how to do. It's so interesting. I'm so fascinated by it. It makes me think, oh, I can do cake pops. But anyway, so that's how I ended up getting into the middle of this and seeing what's going on. But it was terrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
That's a lot of drama.
Yeah, a lot of drama. She's been deleting her videos and everything. So yeah, but the folks are on Sweets by Ashley's side because they're like, Katie went off, she was being a bully, all this stuff. It's terrible, terrible. Now,
So messy.
so messy. This
Yeah.
leads us into the whole point of this particular episode today, and that's to talk about TikTok and the latest update. Now, TikTok is allowing you to do episodic dramas mixed in with monetization opportunities. Now, a few videos back, we talked about Reels and how they were going to let you do a series. What do you like to say, Ashioma?
I'm re-echoing what you're saying that, yeah, we did a few episodes ago about series as well.
And what do the platforms do?
They always copy each other.
They always copy each other.
Like,
So here's TikTok. They're getting into the series game as well. So what they're going to do is allow you to create these dramas, and basically one will lead to the other. So I'm going to let Ashioma share how that works regarding the monetization and how one leads to the other.
Okay, so as we all know, everything happens inside TikTok. Viewers can discover, watch, and even unlock more episodes without leaving the app, making it easier to keep them engaged.
Yes.
So creators can earn money. So businesses can make money by offering paid episodes and or by letting viewers watch ads to unlock more content. Yeah.
The biggest key is leaving people wanting more from that one particular TikTok that will make them want to unlock the next one.
Yes.
I've seen teasers on YouTube. Well, they'll give you where you feel like you're getting the whole thing on, and then it'll just stop. And it'll say, if you want the rest, join our Patreon. So a much shorter version on TikTok, but if you want the rest, then you tell them what happens next or let the ad play, or to unlock it, they pay to unlock. If it's really good, people are going to do one of those things and you get to choose. And hopefully there's a setting where they let you choose both. Because some people may want to pay, some people may want to watch the ad. Maybe it just depends on what video they get in exchange for their view or their payment. It makes me think about games, online games. If you play games on your devices and maybe you didn't pay for the game, maybe you download the free game. The way you pay in the free game is you got to watch the ad, and you get one or two ads. They don't care. You're going to watch this ad. If you want to keep playing, you're going to watch the ad. So similar to how you can do for this, and to make it interesting. Yes. You may think that your topic is not interesting. Start watching commercials. My favorites are the progressive commercial where they talk about how They can't stop you from not being like your parents. And it's like every commercial is along those same lines. They have that theme. Earlier, it was flow. Flow was in different scenarios doing different things. Now it's about being like your parents series. And the Liberty Mutual commercials with Doug and Emu. They're in different situations that it causes you not to turn away from the commercial. So if you're thinking people don't watch commercials anymore, yes, people still watch commercials. YouTube has us watching commercials. The video games have us watching commercials. People will watch commercials. They will stay because they want to know what else do you have to say. If you struggle with making your thing that people don't get excited about interesting, let us know. We can talk about that. If you feel like, oh, I sell insurance, I don't know if people are really interested. People only want what I have when they absolutely need it. There's a way to make it interesting prior to that. If car insurance can keep people hanging on a commercial and all those other ones, they've all found a way to make their commercial interesting. You can too. And we can help you do that. We do strategy sessions to help get those creative juices flowing so that you know what to create, how to create. You can post in the comments. Let us know that's something you would like a strategy call. You can send us a private message on Facebook, whichever works better for you. Any final thought regarding TikTok and their episodic series? I don't know if they're saying series since Reels has series. Let's just say episodic dramas for TikTok.
The bottom line is instead of posting one video and hoping it goes viral, is really encouraging creators and businesses to tell stories in episodes. And this can keep people watching longer and make the content easier to reuse.
Yes.
And help attract more. If you're doing webinars, your short clip can help attract them to register for your. So it helps attract more webinar attendees.
Exactly. And I want to add this as one of my final thoughts. It doesn't have to always be entertaining to cause people to want to stick around for the rest. If it's valuable to the person watching, they're gonna stick around for the rest.
I agree.
And your audience is gonna stick around for it. Don't compare your people to someone else's, because your people are going to be drawn to who you are as opposed to someone else. You may see someone who they're high energy, they're bouncing off the walls, they're doing dances, they're doing all kinds of fun things, and that's not your personality. Don't feel like you have to be them, because people will see through it with you not being genuine. Always be yourself, because your people will be drawn to that. Years ago, there was this guy on YouTube that I would watch, and you were basically watching him program stuff, and he was talking you through it. It was the basic, you do this first, and then you go here, and then you go here, and then you could put this here, or you could do this. Why was I drawn to it? Because what he was saying was of interest to me, whereas somebody else might have been like, oh my gosh, this is so boring. It's why some people like documentaries and some people like rom-coms, romance comedies. Different audience. You focus on your particular audience. So those are all of my tips in regards to that. But be sure you post in the comments, because we love to hear from you. And if you're already using it, let us know how it's going, how you're using it. We'd love to take a sneak peek to see how your dramas are going. All right. That's all we have for today. Thanks so much for taking the time out to watch. If you're watching on Facebook, be sure to hit the follow button so you can get the latest and greatest. And if you're also watching on YouTube, be sure to hit subscribe so you too can get the latest and greatest and keep up with all these updates. We're bringing them to you as fast as they come. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.